What's up, my peoples? How we doing this fine Thursday? Another day and Mr. Donald is still there. What do we want to do today? I don't know. Well, first off, I want to give a little kudos to my great-grandmother helping me listen. A few videos ago, I think I did something on Joe Biden or something, and had something to do with Bernie. And I was like, yeah, Bernie's going to drop out soon. And I was getting, it was going to be after the April 7th primary. Well, it ended up only Wisconsin. I voted. I stood the 6 foot apart and voted for Joe. But anyway, my guides told me Bernie would drop out after that. The next day, Bernie dropped out. It's always a good feeling to know that you're getting the right information, that you know what you're doing. Whoop, whoop. Raise the roof. One kudo. Just one. So, what was I going to say? I don't know. Like I said, I had a whole thing planned, but kind of lost it right now. I was thinking about it today. Something about rewards. Getting rewards. Like when you do something evil. God, I wish I would have just done this video like when I was thinking about it. Like 7 hours ago. But anyway. You know that feeling when you ever you think about, donating to a homeless man, like giving him $20 or something. You see a homeless person, and you always feel like your good deeds will be rewarded. And I was thinking about it. How karma, whatever, would come back at you. Let's say you do a dirty deed. Well, eventually it feels like you'll get the backlash tenfold. But if you do a good deed, it comes back twofold. It's so wrong, right? So what I was thinking about is when evil deeds are darkness, right? So you think of the night. And in order to get light in a dark, and you had a flashlight, how much goodness do you get out of it, right? With a flashlight, you're surrounded by the nighttime in the dark. Nothing. So when you're doing a good deed, you have light, right? Light everywhere. How much darkness can you create in light? Pretty much zero. So that's what I was thinking. It was like, that's why evil gets away with so much, because the darkness is so hard to get through. Kind of like the other day, I was driving to work and it was all fog and I missed 2 turns because I couldn't see roads. It's just like, you can't get through the dark. So in this aspect of the dark administration, it's hard to break through. There's only so much flashlight you can get through the darkness because we have laws. The good people obey the laws. The bad don't care and they get away with it. But eventually, you'll have the moon, you'll have all those stars, and then you'll have that morning light. It takes time, but that's how I was getting today. It's just like you will eventually get your tenfold evil karma return. Eventually. But your good deeds, you do this, you do that, you donate to that, eventually you'll be rewarded. But it seems like it takes so much longer, right? What else was I thinking about? I guess I wanted to say a little bit about me, I guess, but my chicken scratchings are horrible. I've always been a caring guy. I care about my fellow buddies. I've played a lot of softball over my years, and I pitch mostly unlimited arc, throw it up high. And in my area in southern Wisconsin, I'm very well known and considered one of the best. Seriously. Hitting, athletic ability, fielding, right? So I create a lot of relationships, but like when we're playing ball or whatever, we're talking and having a few brews, and I'm a hugger. Slap you in your butt. Great job, whatever. That's my brother, We care. We build those relationships. And I guess that's what I'm trying to do with here, that it makes me who I am, and giving out to you folks now because I have something I can offer. So I'm giving it up, right? And I take that also to my daughters. I help create them, and they're always here. And and this whole situation, of distancing, kind of cool. Our family, with my sisters and my brother, a few nieces and nephews, my two daughters, we did a Snapchat group. So every once in a while, we, since we can't hang anymore, we will be sending our funny faces and, the different things you can do with Snapchat, where your face goes this way, or you got something on your shoulder, We chat, and so that's pretty cool. It's a different way of connecting, but it's what we're doing now, right? Can't hang. Okay. So anyway. I don't know if everyone looked back at my other videos, but for a while there I was checking up on all the Democratic candidates. What's their future? How's it going? When they gonna drop out? And to my great grandma's guidance, that everything isn't playing out as I said it would. Liz dropped out. Buttigieg dropped out. All of them. Bernie dropped out. Left standing is Joe. But I was getting hinkiness. Something ain't quite right, because I do not see Joe as the nominee. Well, with Bernie before too, he made the right choice. Because if you would happen to look at other ones, I always see the issues with him, health issues. If he would press forward, there would be issues. And for his sanity, his life, his legacy, he made the right choice. He had a crossroads. Continue forward, he was going to have problems. Drop out, he would be okay. He made the right choice. So I had so many requests. I'm befuddled of what to do. But of course we're going to check on Trump. But let's check quick on Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe Biden, with the presidential thing going forward. See if it's still there, if he's going to be... Every time I read on candidates, everything always hinged on Trump leaving. You got two paths, two crossroads. Trump's gone. Well, Joe doesn't need to run. Someone else is going to be put in. But if Trump is still there, Joe will push forward. It's going to take a toll on him, but he will do it for the country. So there's two crossroads, there's two energies, you know, and it all depends how it plays out. So, Joe Biden, what's your future as a Democratic nominee? I just heard not happening. I don't get it. I honestly don't. Because Trump's not gone yet. All right, Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. What's your future as a Democratic nominee? I just heard Trump will be gone, and it'll be okay for him to step aside and walk away. Hey, Joe Biden, what's your future as the Democratic nominee? Nope. Okay. Yeah, 3 of coins on the bottom. That's study, skill, working on it. It's a business. He's a candidate. He's working on it yet. The Hermit. First card. He's thinking a lot, you know. It's taking a toll on his body. I mean, he's an old guy, you know. He's always contemplating, but he's doing the right thing for the country because it's what needs to be done. We need a better future, and right now, that's the future. So, he's thinking about it, contemplating everything, you know. What's the best course of action? Ten of coins. Interesting. He's comfortable. Joe's comfortable in this role. I'll go with that. Joe's comfortable in this role. Four of Wands. It's a retreating, thinking about things, reevaluating. There's a lot of conflict within Joe. You know, if you got the Ten of Coins, he's been there, done that. But then he gets home and he's like, I need to decompress. It's a lot on him. Two of Coins. It's working elsewhere. Juggling. Two of Coins. He's confronted with a new challenge because he's the man now. I need to pull that one aside because that one feels kind of weird. The Fool. More reevaluating, thinking, opening up to possibilities. It's a new journey. Seven of Cups is illusions. This reading is kind of weird. He's the path forward in the Democratic Party, but it's not true. This is the illusions card. Six of Wands. Strange card here too. It's always the fighting card for me because you look at it and there's a ton of people there fighting. Like the mob mentality. It's still a battle. You're still battling Trump. You're still battling the GOP. You're still battling misinformation. So you're still battling. It feels like a fight he doesn't want to fight. Five of Swords. There's a lot of struggles here. This is the defeat, the struggle card. I really don't think he wants to be there. Deep down, it may be more. Empress, feminine power. It's an institution. He's got that juggling aspect, right? Just like I said, he wants to do it for the country. He's got a lot of support, a lot of female support. His wife is helping him. Well, then we got the Eight of Cups. That's the pushing back, looking in a different direction. New events. There's a lot of cards here that show that he's moving elsewhere. eventually. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, the family. The union and friendships. That's him and his wife. They talk a lot. Temperance, holding steady, evaluating. Strange. Queen of Wands. Here's his wife again. Pushing him forward. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Knight of Wands is a battle. This is not going where I want to go. Because it's only telling me he would rather retire. But it's not telling me the future. The fate as the Democratic nominee. And this video is getting long. With not a lot of substance, right? You peoples want some substance. Well, maybe because I didn't say, let's get after it. I forgot the Chris Cuomo, let's get after it. Went into this like, there's no get after it. Alright, let's try my old trusty here. Well, that was my trusty, but it wanted to be lazy. Joe Biden, what's going to happen? Oh, when is it? Alright, the Democratic National Convention is supposed to happen July now. Joe Biden, will you be the nominee in July by the DNC? Joe Biden, will you be the DNC nominee come July? Page of Swords flew out here. New challenger coming in. Page of Swords is a new guy coming in. It's a clever young man. Clever military man. Could it be? Hangman on the bottom. Choices. Not really where you want to be. The world stage. Can be a fate card. Ten of Wands, a lot of burdens going on. The Moon, we got secrets going on, so we aren't going to know what's going on for a while. I feel like the burdens are if Joe can, last. He might do a great job for a year or so and be like, I can't do it anymore. Those are those burdens. And that with the Hangman. That's the sacrifice and the surrender. But we got the Moon here. New creative person. A sword is usually a military type person that's been around the world, but we have secrets coming up. Mysterious things. King of Pentacles, who will be the president. Temperance. Moderation. We have to wait. Taking things as they go. Five of Wands. It's determination. Judgment. New life and liberation. Moving in a different direction. King of Swords. To take down Donald Trump. Because he's going to have a tower moment. Yeah. His administration is going to have a tower moment. Sooner than later. Strength card. Because ultimately, the United States is strong. Ultimately. Yep. There we go. Hierophant. Ultimately, our government is strong. Knight of Swords, because of investigators. FBI, investigators, lawyers. And we have the Fate. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of major arcana going on right there. So I'm asking about Joe. Being the Democratic nominee in July. And we have the Hangman. Yeah, balancing. Some things going on. And then we got burdens. And then we have Five of Wands, a lot of conflicts, thinking about things, arguments. And then we have a Page of Swords coming in. The world's going to see it. Someone who's been around the world. Someone who has temperance. Moderate temperament. Never high, never low. Speaks strongly, definitively. The Moon, we have secret actions. There's a plan in place. You know, if we can get rid of the King of Swords currently in the White House, because right now this is popping up as him, the King of Bad Actions. But there's going to be a tower moment and judgment around him. But this person with temperance, secret things going on, will be the King of Coins. And then we go on with Donald here. Ultimately, you know, these four cards here. And I'm feeling it. Just with the cards too, but our government, we do have strength. Because of investigators, FBI, lawyers, what have you. And we will have the Wheel of Fortune Fate. Knight of Cups. That's, you know, kind of the same thing it's feeling like. Emotional people. Yeah, that's... To me, this is feeling like everyone. Not the, you know, the emotional... We're all fighting. The majority of the people are fighting for their emotional strength. We're trying to push forward and get to that happy time. Page of Cups. We will have those new impressive emotions coming up. And we will be in love again. the lovers. We're going to be in love with our administration and what's going on. It's going to happen. When? Maybe in the next video. So, this is 30 minutes. Some of it wasted. Maybe some of you only do like 5 minutes and be like, I want to hear a bombshell. Anyway, be good. Peace out. Till the next one. Love you. Thank you for being here, and see ya.